Hi, my name is Joseph Bradley. I'm just here to have a conversation with you guys. The things I'll be covering today are three things. First, what I believe is the most important thing that holds student learning teams back. Second, what I believe is the most important thing that I've learned in this class so far. And third, the book that I read, The New 1 Minute Manager by Ken Blanchard, and the 3 Secrets, and what I've learned from that and how it's affected me. So let's jump right into it. What I believe that's the most important thing that holds student learning teams back is someone who doesn't care. They're like, you know what? I don't care about this assignment. I'm not going to do anything. So what do you do with that? Well, it's hard because when you get that information, you get put in a bad mood because you're like, wow, he's just not going to even help us. And then it kind of creates this negative vibe in the whole group. And now you guys are not putting any good energy into your work, which kind of affects your work. So you might produce bad work, and then it causes all this mess. Now, going off of that, what I think that could fix that is the Tuckman model of team development. And it has 5 stages: forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. And I feel like the most important ones are forming and norming. Forming, you gotta get your group and you start, it was like you guys are friends, so like everything's coming out and all that stuff. Norming is, like we have our conflicts and our tensions, and now we need to figure out a way to get past those. And so once you do get past those, you just hit in the performing stage where you actually start completing the goal and doing the task well. And then adjourning, where you've completed the task and now you move on to a new team. And now finally what I'll be talking about is a book that I read, The New 1 Minute Manager by Ken Blanchard. The 3 secrets that I read in this book were 1 minute goal settings, 1 minute praising, and 1 minute redirects. 1 minute goal setting allows you, the employee, and the manager to know where you're heading and the goals that are expected from you and the manager. 1 minute praising is a really good one because it makes people feel good. So when the manager catches you doing something right, he can praise you for that. And so with that, it helps bring a good positive mood into kind of the atmosphere. And lastly, what I believe is the most important secret out of all the 3 is 1 minute redirects. And the reason why I feel like this is the most important one is because this is the learning stage. So no one's perfect in this world, and you're going to make a mistake. And so when you do make that mistake, the manager's going to sit you down and say, you know what, you made a mistake. This is how it affects you. This is how it affects the company. And you kind of sit there for like 10 seconds, kind of inhaling what he kind of went over and all that stuff. And once it's over, he's going to say, but you know what? You're a great employee. You do great work here. And we love you for that. And let's find a way where we can move you on the right path so you don't make this mistake again. Let's show you the right way so we don't have to have this conversation again. And that's the best part. It's the learning stage. And if you can't learn, I don't know. See you later. And that kind of moves me into like my next point of the author challenges all 3 secrets. But if I had to challenge what the author wrote, it would be who to target. So he said, let's target only winners and potential winners. But these winners and potential winners can become losers. And so now you have this huge mix of whatever. But he's like, focus on those 2 groups. I believe you shouldn't even focus on a winner or a potential winner or even a loser. I believe you should focus on someone who has the capabilities to learn something and retain that. And if you can find someone that can do that and improve, that's the person you want to hire. To conclude this session, I just want to go over how these 3 secrets could help me in the future. I can use this in my schoolwork, when I'm working out, or even when I go work at some place. And so for right now, when I'm using it for school, I can make goals to set off what I want to learn from each chapter for each courses. my 1 minute praising when I'm doing something right. I can praise myself. And finally, I go to the teacher's office hours. So then she can explain to me what I did wrong. And I can go over it so then I can learn from my mistake so that I don't make that mistake again. Thank you for your time and consideration. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.